Hey YouTube, seen a lot of gun collection videos out there, so I figure I'd throw my hat in there and put my own gun collection up. So I'm going to do this in parts. I'm going to do rifles and PCCs this time, and then handguns. There's a lot of handguns next time. So I've been collecting for a few years. This isn't all new. Every gun's been safety checked. There's no ammo in it. I'll prove it. So I'm going to start off first with some history. So my very first gun, the Mosin Nagant M91 clear. It's my very first gun. I'm a bit of a World War II geek, so I really wanted something to have in my collection. So I bought this many years ago for 99 bucks. $99 at the at a sporting goods store. You know, they're what is that? Anyway, they're surplus. Yeah, surplus. So it came with the bayonet, the ammo packs. It came with everything. It was covered with oil. Cleaned it up. Shoots well. It kicks like a mule, I will say. It's the longest gun I got. But stamped 1944 from Russia. Bolt action I had to get used to, but being my first gun, it was real easy to do. But yeah, that's it. Most in the gun. 5 rounds. That's it. Fixed magazine. So I figured I'd go with the history thing and go here. This is a Beretta, but it's a Beretta. The Italians in World War II carried this one, so it's stamped in 1936. This is actually my father's gun. He had, and I inherited. Had it apart for years, and I didn't know anything about it until we found out about it. But it's chambered in 6.5 Hircano. That ammo is hard to find. Not sure why. Go on the website, you know, you want to order some, they're out of stock. So I've never shot this, although I put it together so I can take it apart and put it together, but I've never shot it. Nice piece of history, a little beat up, but everything works good. It's a Beretta, of course. Next. Next one is my MP40, or is the GSG MP40P, chambered in 9mm. Of course, it's a pistol, so it doesn't have the stock, and of course, it's not full auto. But there's a magazine, clear, and we're clear in the bolt. Fun shoot at the range. The trigger is kind of trash. Trigger is kind of trash, but it's a fun shoot, and this is probably as close to MP40 that I'll get, especially in full auto, which never shot, but that's okay. So I got one. Stays in the safe mostly, but it is a soft shooter. Like I said, the trigger is pretty mushy. Get one. Wow. This is the very first gun I shot when I was a kid. It's also my dad's. And I got, it's a, oh, what is that? I just looked. Glenfield Model 60, old school, so it's a semi-auto, chambered in 22. Of course, it's unloaded, and it's a fixed magazine, so you take this tube out and load those 22 rounds in there. I got it up to 15. I think it holds more than that. Not quite sure, but it was fun to shoot. And when I was a kid, got to shoot this because it was soft. And I like it. It's not going anywhere. It was my dad's, and it's in very good shape. So did have a scope on it, but the scope didn't really survive the way he stored it. I decided to take it off. Next, also my dad's. the A-Team gun, the Ruger Mini 14, chambered in 223 only. It's clear. Also clear. Chambered in 223 only. It does not shoot 5.56. I think the pressure. I haven't tried it. I'm not going to. It says 223. That's what I'm going to put in it. So, has the collapsible stock. Very nice gun. He did let us shoot this when we were kids. The recoil from it, I do remember, but now it's easy to handle. Now I can see where he's coming from. So, very nice gun. I keep it in the safe. Sometimes I shoot it. Anybody out there knows I lose the spring on the sight when I do shoot it. I know how to fix that. I can put it back together, but when I go to shoot it, it's gonna come apart. So leave it down in the comments if you know how to fix that permanently. Anyway, Ruger Mini 14 original. All right, so now those are the history guns. So now I'm gonna move on to, let's do, well, I'll just go through them as we go. Right here. This is my Radical Arms AR-15. Chambered in 5.56, 223. Empty. Empty. Got the Vortex Spark 2. Actually, I found this sight at a pawn shop. And it didn't have, it was missing parts to attach it to the rail. And reached out to Vortex, because this is an older dot, and reached out to Vortex, and they sent me the missing pieces, actually a hole in the bottom and a hat for nothing. So shout out to the folks at Vortex. Get you a Vortex, and their customer service is top notch. Anyway, I got the sling here, the B5 stock. Changed the grip out to a UTG. I didn't like the grip that came with it. Most ARs, I don't like the grip. This one fits my hand a lot better. Now, I haven't done much to it. I did put this muzzle brake / component from Rise Armament. Makes it louder and compensates. But I have taken classes with this gun. This is kind of the workhorse. This is out of all the ARs or AR platforms that I have, this is the one I shot the most, and I like it. No issues with the gun itself, but I had an issue with ammo once upon a time in the class. But I got through it. It was not the gun. In another build, this the upper on the 50 cal, and this one is from Bear Creek Arsenal. If you're thinking about getting one, I would suggest it. Don't be deterred by the price. Quality is good. I had no issues with either of these uppers, and these are the only two uppers that I have. And so 450 Bushmaster. There's no magazine in it. Clear. A little cheap dot, which I do plan on changing. This one still works. We got the stock with you do need this padding shooting this round. Trust me, you do. Something different, and then a tank brake at the end of it when it's something huge. So that's exactly what I got. Takes all the recoil out. It kicks. Go hog hunting maybe one of these times. I don't know. This will be the gun I take. It's a different color stock because this is all they had at the show. So I may change that color. Next up, outside of not outside of guys. My PTR 91, chambered in 308, empty. And so I was kind of obsessed with the MP5. Always wanted one. Went up in size, and it operates the same as it's roller delayed. Takes a lot of the recoil out. Came with the bipod, the holder here. I really wanted this gun and picked it up for a very good price. It's heavy. You can slap it. Yeah, I like this gun. It is long and heavy. Good battle rifle. I need to put more rounds through it. I'm still in the break-in period, so 308's not cheap, so need to find some time to put some more rounds through that. Do like that gun. I actually like the 7.62, and I'd like to have a pistol in 308, but yeah, we'll see. Next up, the PSA K. Let me see. Yep, GF3, chambered in 7.62 by 39 with the man clip, which is empty. And all the way empty. I do like this gun. This is my first AK. This is sadly my only AK. Why is that? I don't know. Do love AKs, but this is my only one. Got it from Palmetto State. I put the rail on so I can put an optic on it. Folding stock. Yep, it's in plum because they had a special. Had a special on it, and I wanted it, so this first one. I like it. Magpul furniture is good. This shoots very well. This one, I don't do a whole bunch to my guns. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. This one has the ALG lightning trigger in it, and so it's really responsive. Allows me to shoot faster. It's a light trigger pull. If you know about ALGs, if you know, you know. Next up, in no particular order, here's an MP5, chambered in 22. It's an HK MP5 22, the collapsible stock. In there, this is not a suppressor. It's a faux suppressor or barrel cover. That's what I call it. But I do like this gun. I wanted something fun, and it chambered in 22. Size from the rifle you saw earlier. That's it. That's all I had. So something good for plinking, and then very good for first timers. Went out with my friends not too long ago, and had a first time shooter. Started with this. Loved it. It was popular amongst the group. I wouldn't say at the range, but popular amongst the group. So I like them. Love it. Cheap pickup. Next up, gun I'd get rid of. It's kind of a regret buy, but I was just buying guns because I was getting back into it. Getting into it, I should say, not back into it, but this is the High Point. It is chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson, but came with the foregrip, and it comes with a lot of stuff. I don't like the trigger, and then the limited magazine capacity, which is empty and empty. But I will say it goes bang every time, but that trigger pull I don't like. And then, I don't know. Is it one of those things that if you slapped another brand on, it would be a little more acceptable? I don't know. Tried to trade it at my favorite gun store, and they're like, nah, not interested in that. And so I'm kind of stuck with it. But it works. That's it. It works. It works. I had no issues with it. Haven't put very many rounds through it. I think put about 100 through it. That's it. That's all I can say. You can add a whole bunch of stuff, and in the box it comes with a bunch of stuff to add to the gun, but it's not my favorite. I'd trade it away if somebody were to trade. Try my luck at a pawn shop or something, but kind of stuck with it. Next up is an SBR. Let's start with these SBRs. I only have a couple of them. I did decide to SBR my Scorpion CZ Scorpion Evo 3S1, chambered in 9mm. It has a magazine. It is clear, of course. Get the HK slap, which I like. Brace. I do like the way this shoots. I haven't put an optic on it because I like the iron sights, but I do want to customize and put lights and an optic on it, etc. It came with the foregrip, or the hand stop, I should say. Plan on doing more with this. I do like shooting it. It's light. It's accurate, as most CZs are. All CZs are. But yeah, I like it. Just haven't done much to it. Next up. Next up, from PSA, the Marauder. This is also a SBR. Decided to do that. It is clear. Chambered in 300 blackout. The 7.5-inch barrel on it. Since it's an SBR, I decided to put a stock on it. This stock is from STR. No, this is a Maxwell stock. Allows you to put stuff in this chamber here, batteries for your optic, or batteries for anything else. And I like this gun. It's small, it's loud. Sure, I would like to suppress it. Might do that, maybe with a different one though. And then I did laser that on. I do have a laser machine back there, the X to a F1, and decided to put that on there. Optic, I don't know. I forgot where I got it. I think the battery's out, but it works. Pretty accurate. Do like this gun. So, from Palmetto State Armory, one of a couple of guns. I only have 3 from Palmetto State. Enjoy. Next up, also from Palmetto State Armory. This is an SBR. PSA is just a PA-15. I like the old look with the kind of the historic look with the handguard and the fixed optic and the carry handle. Decided to get this one. It is clear. This magazine is clear. I'm just going to put it in. Clear. Haven't changed the grip on this. Actually, it is comfortable, but maybe I'll change it. I'm not sure. But under this carry handle, you can take that off, and there's a pick tin rail, so I can put a dot to maybe code witness with the front sight. Stock is nothing special. It might be a Magpul stock. And that's it. Special about this, it got a bed lever on it, and a fun trigger that switches, the Echo Sport. So we're in 5.56 Very nice gun. And the last thing I did a couple days ago was put this laser picture on it. So yeah, this one I like. It's the only heavily customized one that I've done as far as trigger and stuff like that, but there's no dot on it. All right. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I like MP5, so I got an MP5. This is my AP5 from Century Arms. This is an SBR also, so I decided to put the stock on it. It's more like it's a brace, but now I can put a stock on it. Just haven't done it yet. Chambered in 9mm, of course, it's empty. Functions like an MP5, of course. It has everything. This is a good budget MP5 if you like that platform. No, this is not a suppressor. It's a kind of a flash hider, but it looks like a suppressor. You can buy more pieces to go in the middle and make it longer. Why would you do that? I don't know, but it was cheap, so the tri-lug adapter. So when I do get a suppressor, it's ready to go. But yeah, had to add the rail. Done nothing else to it except for that stuff. So can't decide which red dot to put on this. Well, I have to co-witness. So this one and the Scorpion, I can't decide which red dot to put on it. Yeah. Century arms are the MKE AP5 chambered in 9mm. I do like this. Love it. Very popular in my small friends group. All right, next, shotguns. I'm gonna start in no particular order. My very first shotgun, the Dickinson, I don't know what they call it. I think it has a name, pump action shotgun. It is clear, no rounds in the magazine, although I do have rounds on the side. So, pistol grip, the stock is fixed, which that's okay. Pump action. It's got rail and then rail down here for your flashlight. It's a cheap buy. For my first shotgun, I didn't want anything special. Sure, I saw the Benellis. I didn't want to spend that kind of money on my first shotgun, especially if I had never shot one at that point. Very good working shotgun, no issues at all. 5 and then holds 5. And I got some on the side. That's it. Nothing special about that. I do like the color of it. That's it. Next up, the Radical Turkey Spaz 2 Sax. Turkey Sax 2. The Turk Nelly. 12 gauge. It's empty. So when I had that and, you know, I saw semi-auto shotguns, I wanted a semi-auto shotgun. So this is the first, my first semi-auto shotgun. No issues. Of course, it's empty, and then I have rounds on the side here. Picked it up at my favorite gun store in the used case. Don't sleep on used guns, because you'll find some treasures in there. If I go through my handguns, you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I do like this gun. No issues. You can shoot it as fast as you want. It's no true Benelli or Beretta at that point. That's super fast, but every time I've pulled the trigger, fast or slow, it's gone off. I like this gun. This one, I tried to extend the mag tube, but part didn't fit. Let me find something else for that one. But next up, my JTS AK-12. Thing we're doing, 12 gauge. It's magazine fed. I don't have a magazine, but this is my second one. Since I like AKs, and I was like, oh, they got them in 12 gauge. Got this one, absolutely fun to shoot. Adjustable gas block, operates like an AK, except for it does have the rear bolt lock, unlike some or most AKs. Shoots as fast as I want it to. No issues with this gun at all, although it was sub $300. I highly suggest it. Something fun, and it's another heavy one. Next up, my first Benelli. Pump action Benelli Supernova. Couldn't decide if I wanted the Nova or the Supernova. It is clear. This gun I do like. Now I can see why Benellis are the price that they are, and people talk about them and like them so much. So came with the what do they call it, the recoil butt pad. They have a special name for it. The only thing I added was the this rail, which it didn't come with, and rail at the end here for a flashlight. You can't see that. Now you can. And the extended mag tube, so now it's 7 holds 7. Do like this gun. shoots 3.5-inch shells, which I haven't got my hands on, but 3-inch, it handles them. So good buy. It's an affordable Benelli. Not sure if you want a shotgun or not. I would suggest this one, but there's so many others out there suggest otherwise. If you want quality, this is it. Supernova or the Nova. Do like this thing. Love it. So, I still like semi-auto. I just picked this up this year. The Stoeger M3000. Chain 12 gauge also. I have not shot this one yet, but I've only heard good things about it. Haven't done anything to it as I just picked it up, so this is a good sign that it has good padding on it, and I'm sure it shoots great. So I just have to get out to the range and shoot it. Just picked it up a couple weeks ago, so I have yet to see. And that is everything. Yeah, that is everything as far as my rifles and PCCs and SBRs go. Handguns, it's a little longer video, but yeah. Like, subscribe, comment, leave comments down in the comment section there. If you have any questions, that's it.